So this is the Bean Mountain Quilted shoes over here that you're looking at, and I want to talk about them. Why should you consider maybe getting them if they are at good price? So the first thing about this is that it smells pretty awesome and it does pass the smell test. Next thing about this that's very good is that right inside here there is this cushioning right here, and I don't know if you can see this, but it is nice and textured all over here. Now it does have over almost an inch of specifically made texture right here for you to use, and I will show you right here. It's like huge amount of this. There's an inch of foam right inside here, and it makes it super comfy as you put this on. Next thing, it is very well built, and the grips, you can see the grips over here, it does feel pretty solid. It's not the best, but it's not great for walking every day. It's just good for walking inside the house. It's gonna really work great for that. So if you like to walk inside the house, you enjoy walking around and so on, those are the shoes you should definitely consider getting for yourself. Next thing about this is the camouflage addition of it. Now there is 3 different versions, and I choose the camo because I think it looks really slick as well. So if you like the camo pattern, this one is good. It's camo and orange. It makes it even look better with this all combined. It also has pretty good solid protection from bumps from the back, from the front. There is no protection at the top, so if something drops on your foot, you're going to be super in pain. So keep this in mind. It is very soft on the top, it is heavy texture, and it is a heavier kind of a boot. It's not too heavy, but definitely much more heavier than you're used to for the bedroom. So keep this in mind as well. So overall, it's well built. It has a lot of foam right on the bottom, makes it very nice for you to put your foot. It is also contour right inside over there as well. So it is good, and if you're thinking about, well, should I get this, if it is something that you should consider for yourself, I would say yes, but keep this in mind. This is also super warm as well. As you put your foot here, your foot is going to get pretty hot. It is great for the winter. It is not so great for summer or spring and so on. Last thing about this, the quality is pretty decent. It actually is pretty well made, the construction. It's a little bit harder for you to put this on your foot. Whole entire material over here in the back, we have this ability for you to go ahead, and when you put your feet in, this makes it so much easier for you to put it on. On the back over here, you can see how it actually looks like, and it is very nice build all combined. I do like the whole entire material and texture that they actually use, including the contour. And I'll show you the contour right here. You can see the contour right there. It's like those lines right over there, which is almost like 3-dimensional, and they are a little bit like bumps. Now the great thing about this is that as you put your feet in there, it feels really good, and it is less likely for you to actually slip inside. And I don't know if people actually do that, but if you're putting your feet barefoot, you do like this kind of a thing inside. It kind of like feels light when you put your feet in. It's hard to explain it, but it's kind of like a foot massage as you put this in at the same exact time. It gives it a little bit of an extra grip when you're inside as well. And I'm not sure what exactly was the designer's point of making it like that, but it's kind of good, and I do actually like it. Another thing about this, the material is really nice and soft, kind of a texture to this, and it gives it this premium feeling. And it should be, because this thing is selling for originally for over like $130, and on sale it's half the price. And if you can get this on sale, you're getting an awesome deal for a nice pair of sneakers that you should definitely get for yourself. So let's talk about the Bean camo shoes and if you should get them for yourself. First off, putting them right on. Putting the second one on right there too. And they're really easy to put on, especially if this is your size. So make sure you pick your size. They are true to size when it comes to that. let's talk about the positives and negatives and if you should actually get them for yourself. First off the bat, they are expensive for what they are. They go for around 120 bucks unless they're on sale. I was able to catch them for around 70 something when they were on sale. So it was a good deal. Not the greatest deal, but right now all shoes are overpriced and those are no exception to them. I did get them at a great price, that is for sure. Now the question is, are those great shoes for you to get? So the camouflage version looks really nice. I do dig the look. Next thing about this, it does have tracks on the bottom. Not the best tracks, but they are very comfy and they don't slip. Talking about comfy, when you step on them, it's like stepping on heaven. It is amazing. It feels so good for your feet to step on. But they're not walking shoes. So that's the negative about those shoes. The second negative is the price. Definitely expensive. But the positive, you get a whole year to try them on. If you don't like them, return them back to LL Bean. So if anything happens and they mess up within this 1 year, that's a great warranty. And I do like the return policy on LL Bean. It's one of the best. So the next thing about this is that how comfy when you're wearing them. Full freedom of movement is available with those shoes. Next thing is a jump test. They are absolutely shock absorbent. I don't feel the shocks as I went and jumped, and that's a good thing as well. So true to size, feels great on the foot. There's absolutely no complaint about, very warm, and they feel really good. You can even put your bare feet in here and it feels just as good here too. Great shoes for the house. And I highly recommend them. So out of a scale of 1 to 10, what do I give those? It is 8.5. Now, one of the reasons I subtracted a little bit is not necessarily because it costs too much, because you can get this at a cheaper price when they do have discount coupon codes, plus if it goes on sale. The downside of this, and why I might not, or you might not like it, is that it feels a little weird when you walk with them. Not sure if I'm just not used to this kind of material, or if this is going to go away after a while. That being said, it's great shoes and I think they're really worth the price, just not the price when it is marked up. If it is on sale with discount and coupon codes, definitely jump on it. They're really worth it for that set price.